Hello, everyone. What is up? What is up? Jeremy Lasman here. Let me just see how we are looking. We are live for a few minutes and talking about how to redirect drama and not get sucked into negativity. It's nice to be on. I want to thank you for joining, and make sure you say hi if you're on live here. I see a few viewers. And yes, and if you haven't checked out the Conscious Leadership Network, this is what we're on, the Conscious Leadership Network. Go check out the page. I think you're really going to love it. And today's topic is negativity. And the way that I kind of want to kind of paint this picture for you is from a martial arts perspective. So with martial arts, in the way that I understand it, in the way that I was taught and trained in Judo and Aikido and Bushido, is it's all about how you use the opponent's energy attack against them, how you use their momentum against themselves. So it's about the least amount of energy input that you're putting, and it's all about how you're using the opponent back around to them. So that's kind of how I want to paint the frame for how redirecting negativity. So before we kind of dive in, I just want to start out by introducing myself. If this is the first time that you have met me, seen me live, my name is Jeremy Lasman. I help people who are, mostly people who are overwhelmed, overloaded with wild minds. I help people focus and find their voice, focus their vision, and ultimately create bigger opportunities in their life with my invention of imagination technology. And so negativity, I want to kind of roll it back and kind of share for me, where I've come from in terms of the negativity in my life. So I am and was a highly sensitive person. And because of that kind of sensitivity coupled with being like kind of intelligent kid, I was basically this empath sponge of a lot of negativity and trauma and all of that energy and emotional energies around me growing up. And so I was very much aware of a lot of negative energy without being kind of conscious that of the personal entanglement with it. So I took it all on as mine. So when I chose to finally face my negative worldviews and all of the kind of neurotic webbing, as I look at it, of judgment and negativity that goes into skepticism and cynicism and pessimism as the complex webbing of negativity, I didn't like myself. I didn't like participating in things. I didn't feel like I belonged. I was cynical and pessimistic about a lot of the things that we're kind of taught that we should care about. I just felt this rebellious, cynical, very negative, disconnected relationship with myself and with life. And so when I chose to kind of like be done with that, and I found that pinhole of that pinhole of possibility, of positive, powerful potential. uh, when I made that decision, nothing was going to stop me, because that set my drive. It set my aim towards something of what I wanted to master in myself. And when I started to face the negativity, of course, it seems impossible to think about anything positive. And so this is why I want to introduce a new metaphor that you can apply in your life right now, that can give you a new angle on how to deal with negativity. So when we are faced with negativity in our life, and it can be both an external negativity, external people, external conditions, external atmospheres, environments, and a lot of fear is wrapped around that, or internal self-rejection, self-hatred, or just feeling in a negative space about life. You don't want to be here. You don't care. You're powerless. You're helpless. All of these negative frequencies, internal and external, are present. If you're watching this live and you care about transforming your negativity and redirecting it. So the first perspective I want to kind of offer is, let's ease off the fight mentality, that you're fighting negativity. Feel where that fight is in your body and in your mind, how you're fighting, who is fighting, what you're fighting. And it seems so real, the things that we are fighting, right? And rightly so, because the passion is there. The passion is there. So first off, let's reframe the fight into a dance, and feeling into, if you are dancing with your negativity, what kind of partner are you being in it? Are you, I know this sounds weird, because the energy of this is, if I'm dancing with it, does that mean that I am going with it, that I'm agreeing with the negativity, or am I, resisting the negativity? Those are both kind of possibilities here, but let's go in deeper on that and really feel into, what does dancing look like on it when it's about the acceptance of the negativity, but still a non-preference. So when we start to flow with these possibilities, with our negativity, all of a sudden we can look at and see this from a different perspective on what the charge is on how we are perceiving this negativity. And if you can feel the possibility that resisting negativity and a heavy negativity is actually just fear, try that out first. And then from that perspective, ask, what is there to learn from this negativity? What is there to learn? This is not saying that it is valuable to you or valid, but this is just opening up the possibility to see it from a different perspective that allows you to flip the pole on what charge it's carrying for you in your experience. And so when we look at this negativity and we feel the weight on us, the burdens of whatever this negativity is, we can feel the density of it is because it is a low frequency emotion. And again, that's true. Negativity does not feel good. Negativity is heavy. It is dense. It is low frequency, and it is in a downward spiraling gravity. There's a lot of gravity to it. But what we're doing by opening up these possibilities of learning and leveraging, again, using the energy of negativity against itself. It's coming at us, and instead of going like this, we're going like this. We're going like that, and we're going to spin it. We're going to redirect it by understanding the spiral of this. The energy is going down. It's negative. It's straight down. It is heavy. You know it. It's heavy, and it's all fear. It's all downward energy, down, 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 down into lower and lower and lower frequencies. But now, if we're catching it as it's going down and we're saying, wait, what is this actually here for? What is this giving me? What is there to learn? What is the other possibilities that I'm not seeing? Curiosity and wonder. And now you're seeing it as positive. It is still a negative frequency. It is still in a lower frequency. But what we're doing is flipping the poles on the interpretation, the meaning of it. So we're saying that this negative, angry, cynical, pessimistic, whatever emotion that you're experiencing, what we're doing is saying, okay, how can I see this as a leverage? How can I see the use of this? How can I see the gold in this? How can I see a learning, a realization, an insight, something to take away from that flips it? And so again, we're still in a lower frequency, but we flipped the pole to see the negative as something that can be positive by opening up our mind to the possibility of learning, leverage, growth, transformation, and what have you. Like all those things that are able to use your muscle of perception and imagination to open up ideas, to open up your flow of ideas to see something from a different perspective. Now, once you do that, you're going to start to feel lighter because you're not believing the double negative charge of the given, of the automatic, of the conditioned way of keeping negativity as a conflict against yourself. You're taking a step of awareness, you're adding space, and now you flipped it to how can I learn from it? What is the reason? Why? Motive, like who, what, when, where, why? All of that curiosity opens it up. And now from there, now you have the choice whether or not to believe it, because you see the reality of it and the unreality of it. And now you're able to redirect it, not get sucked into it. And now new choices and possibilities emerge with your new awareness or your self-awareness to get to a higher frequency of power, of love, of passion, of expression and creativity. All those things start to become graspable, accessible, and more dynamic because you're playing with it. You're taking something that was concrete and real, and by opening up that curiosity and malleability, you're dancing with it instead of fighting it, or the fight becomes a dance. And you are taking that and turning it and malleable with your perception, and now shooting up with your self-awareness towards higher frequencies, because you've leveraged it. You've leveraged it for a positive use or a toy to turn it around. And this is a really powerful approach to redirect drama. Instead of fight drama, you are dance fighting with it. And it's all about, instead of coming up and clashing at it like this, it's coming at you and you're just going like this. That's all you're doing in a martial arts sense. You're just dodging, and you're the Neo of your reality at that point. And you can stop bullets with your hand. Awesome. So that's all the time I have for today. Again, you can catch me in the Conscious Leadership Network, my group, the best tribe on the planet, the Ultimate Arena. We have open slots for, I believe, 70 or 80 or so before we make it a paid group. So check out the Conscious Leadership Network. I will post, or my assistant will post, the link to the Ultimate Arena in the comments below. If you are interested in experiencing my work, again, you can see me in the Conscious Leadership Network. I have all the social media sites. I have a introductory self-discovery session with me for $67, which is an amazing way to just get a sense of how I work with people and open people up with imagination technology. I've got a course on the Conscious Leadership Network and all that jazz. If you're interested, reach out to me or my assistant, and we will get you all the information. And until next Wednesday, I will see you soon, and be sure to catch the hot seat on YouTube in about 45 minutes.